Good morning. Just me. Good morning. Plotting. I had a minor panic attack. We'll tell you about it in a little bit. Lori, my darling. Good morning. All right, guys. I'm waiting to get a few more people in the room. Tap that screen. Share the live for me, please. We're going to sing our good morning song and commence. No, panic attack, full blown. Panic set in as I was looking at something on my screen, and I was like, I need to figure, I can't function. I will be back in a moment. All right. Guys, good morning. Come on in, come on in. We'll answer a few questions. We'll get the live up so we can sing our sing song. Anna, will my husband Carlos stop this divorce? Miss Anna, will he stop the divorce? Girlfriend, happy home and marriage is our two people together is on the table. I do think that there is still something to be salvaged there. Yvette, will I get a significant, Miss Yvette, will I get a significant salary increase this year, Miss Yvette? We're looking for that money, honey. Miss Yvette, will I get a significant salary increase? I'm going to say yes. Saving is in reverse, which doesn't necessarily mean that you're not going to be saving, but it means you're going to have enough to save, let's put it that way, and feeling brought back to life. I do think that the work that you have been putting in will be paying off. Jen, has Chris been missing me, thinking about me? Does he still love me? What is Chris's energy, Miss Jen? Where are we at with Chris, Miss Jen? Girlfriend, as far as all the thoughts are in reverse, every single one of them, exhaustion, burnout, critical thinking, carelessness, defensiveness. He's still just trying to find his own way, girlfriend. I do not think that that much energy has changed to this point, all right? Was anybody here yesterday for the Oracle cards? Jax, I tell you what, these Oracle cards were a lot of fun yesterday afternoon. I think we did a really, really good afternoon with them. It was a good time. Miss Anna, as far as your husband stopping the divorce, I think the possibility of that is a yes. Yeah, it was fun. It worked really well. It really did. It was fun. Miss Melissa, will I find love soon? And they hit. Like we were verifying the cards. It was hitting. Will I find love soon? Girl, yes. And you're, ooh, what do we got on the table? We got some ponies. Ooh. This is a Prince Charming card. More than anything, and a man with stable emotions, friend. I do think love will be coming in soon. Yvette, will I get a significant salary increase? Girl, yes. Anika, is Mickey still holding? I think this is... My thing is like glitching. I'm sorry, guys. The whole thing just like spazzed out. Drop that question about Mickey again, please. Yeah, it was fun, Jax. It was. It was a good time. It worked well. Christian, what is coming in my way for love? What is coming my way for love? I do think love is coming in. I feel like you're getting over an emotional loss. Don't rush love. Don't rush it. Let it come naturally. Let it happen organically. But I do think it might be somebody from your past coming back to share memories and connect with you that way. All right? Miss Tiffany, good morning, love bug. Will finances and love improve for me soon? Will finances and love improve for me soon? Yes, you have a lot of options. I do think that there's somebody on the table that manipulates a little bit, but yes, I do think that love will come in soon. Miss Juanita. Oh, guys, this is going quick. Where did you go? Where did you go? Oh, goodness, guys, this is going crazy. Juanita, I'm sorry, love bug. Drop your question again. My thing is, technology is not my friend today. These devices, I tell you, sometimes have a mind of their own. Oh, where'd it go? I see Mickey. Okay. Juanita, does JH really want to separate with me? Does JH really want to separate? Does JH really want to separate? No, I do not think he does. Relationship problems are on the table, yes. However, I mean, listen to what he has to say. Like, if he's talking about it, then do it for him. But I don't think so. I don't think he really wants to. No, I think he's just talking out of the side of his neck because he's mad. All right, Anika, is Mickey still holding on to my energy? That's what it was. Is Mickey still holding on to my energy? Is he still holding on to my energy? Love bug, this one is for you. Is he still holding on to my energy? I'm going to say yes to that. He doesn't want to let you, yeah, he doesn't want to let you go. He's dominating. I should say he's kind of a strong-willed individual. Kelly, was the timeline I got about June, oh my God, guys, I cannot keep up. Accurate. Was the June timeline accurate? I got you. Was the June timeline accurate? Yes, I'm going to say it was, yes. Sarah, will Cole and I officially be together soon? Miss Sarah, will Cole and I officially be together soon? You guys, it's going to get harder before it gets better. So soon I don't think is an option, but I do think you guys will end up together, yes. Sally, should I run from my crush? Should I run from my crush? Should I run from my crush? I mean, yeah. Deceptions, fights, letting go of the past. I don't think that this person's going to fare well for you. Oh, Sunshine, I appreciate you, love. Thank you, thank you. I'm excited. Please, feedback. Let me know what you think about it. Thank you. That excites me. We were just talking about it. Me and my husband were talking about it yesterday, about the book and some things about it. So I appreciate you, love bug. Thank you. Miss Shauna, will things be civil? Oh my God, this is freaking out. Will things be civil between my ex and I over the twins? Oh, high school graduation. Okay. Yes, civil enough, but I think that you guys are going to show up for the kids, and that's that. Make it about the kids, and that's that. I see a bit of bad fights. Family problems is on the table, girlfriend, but that does not mean that the choices that you guys make won't be what they need to be for the kids. Kind, loving, you're on the right track. Yes, I want to say your husband's a bit self-centered, but he will capitulate for the kids, right? He's going to show up for them. He's going to be like, okay, it's for the babies. So yes, for the kids, and for the kids only, yes. Will I be in a relationship soon, Eva? Will I be in a relationship soon? Guys, thank you for the corgi. Gina says, what book? I wrote a book. It is Elemental Journey to Cohesiveness. Finding your happiness through earth, air, fire, and water. There's 4 parts to this. We go over money, budgeting, emotional. Well, I'll show you. Coins for money, air for thoughts, and then we have fire for boundary setting and water for emotional support, emotional well-being, emotional intelligence is the last part of the book. But it goes over a lot of stuff. Budgeting basics, how to show up at work, love languages, a lot of different things. Check out the contents page, and you can see all the different, because I hit on a bunch of, there's different things that I hit on for different people. So a lot of the advice that I give throughout the readings kind of pared down into one. So if you're looking to start a new business, there's some stuff in about there. If you're in a narcissistic relationship and you need to get financial independence and emotional stability, there's stuff in there about that. So there's a lot of different pieces that you can kind of fit all together. All right, I know that's I need to get my elevator pitch down way better for my book than that. I'm working on it, but that is a quick summary of what I got. All right. Will I marry my current partner? Will I marry my current partner? Guys, come on in. I appreciate you. Come on in. Come on in. Will I marry my current partner? I'm going to say yes to that. Success to your question. He definitely sees marriage on the table. All right, this one's for Miss Amanda. If I buy my husband's plane ticket for Saturday, will I get him on the plane? I bought him a bus ticket last week and he didn't get on the bus. Isn't your husband in North Carolina? Yeah, daggers. Right? I was like, hold on a second. Wait a minute. This sounds all too familiar. I know this story. I know this story. Friend. Same guy. He's in North Carolina or South Carolina, somewhere on the East Coast. That's what it was. That's what it was. South Carolina. Okay. Okay. Sometimes, again, my database, sometimes it's on it, sometimes it's not. But, girl. Okay, so what was his excuse for not getting on the bus? Immediate questions. Jax, you're on it. Why did he not get on the bus? I need to know. Val, did you make a good choice? Oh, God. Oh, yes. To that, but there's so many things. Let me pull for you, Val. Don't go anywhere. He was sleeping. So if you buy him a more expensive plane ticket, what makes you think that he's not going to sleep through that? Yeah, easy with the all caps, love bugs, please. Well, the run. The run. No, you could all caps that for sure. Please. Yeah, go. He's playing with you. First of all, this is what I think. I'll pull for you, of course, but he didn't want, he wanted a plane ticket. He didn't want to get on a bus. How dare you send him on a bus, friend? He needs to get on a plane. He's not going to sit through a bus ride to Texas from South Carolina. Are you kidding? We listen, we don't judge. Facts. However, my darling, I do need to see the forest through the trees, my love. The fact that you're chasing your husband and trying to buy your husband a ticket to come to you is a huge, huge red flag. Okay? First and foremost. The excuse of sleeping through it, that's you're a grown man and you're in the, wasn't he in the military or something? You know what it's like to be on time. You can set an alarm clock for yourself. Absolutely not. Right? Absolutely not. So, let me flip the cards. I want to say, is he always full of excuses? Is he always full of excuses or no, not really? He said no, he wouldn't. Yeah, he is. Okay. Okay. I'm going to say this. This isn't the cards, this is me to you. I understand that you really want to see your husband and that you want to make everything work. But the fact that you're chasing him so hard, I really think that if you buy him a ticket, yeah, he might get on the plane, but it's a good chance that he isn't. You're going to be out more money, more frustration, and then where are you guys at? The fact that you guys have been apart for this long and he is not eager to come and see you, friend, again, red flag. Good morning, Mom. So, the boundaries that you guys have are super, 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 I did not sing, I was waiting for you, are super fragile, right? They're not great boundaries. You're tethered to him even though you don't necessarily want to or need to be, okay? Not want to be. You're married to him, so there is a tether there whether you want to or not. And Amber's asking, why can't you go and visit him? I know the states are back and forth. I know you had, I remember why you couldn't. There was a reason going on. And I think that you're trying to avoid the conflict, right? It's better there. You wanted him to come there for like family reasons. He was eager last night. Okay. That's what I want to say. Trying to avoid the conflict, right? If you step up and buy him the ticket, I do think that he is going to come, but make sure that he shows up this time as far as his emotions are concerned, okay? I personally feel that he did not want to get on the bus, that he wanted to get on a plane, and if you buy him a ticket, he'll show up for you. But what is he going to be like when he gets there is my question. If he does show up, great, but I don't think he's going to want to be there. So, this is your husband, okay? You want to see him, and we're not going to do what We're not going to go to him. Buy him the plane ticket. Will he get on the plane? I'm going to say yes to that. All of that to say, yes, I think he'll get on the plane. What he does with that is different. Just watch his energy, friend. I think that these are some really telling red flags. The fact that you guys are still as apart as you are. All right? Get him the plane ticket. Tell him that this is his last chance and that you cannot and will not be putting any more money into him coming to you. If that's the case, that he needs to put up the money. This is going to be your last out of pocket for your husband to come see you. This is it. This is all. Okay? Last time, last chance, last rodeo. And if he doesn't make it this time, or if he makes it with a piss poor attitude, I think everything that you have questioned will come to fruition. You'll see how he shows up for you. He's either going to be excited and eager to see you, or he's going to be, You'll know as soon as you see him. Go ahead and buy him the plane ticket and see what happens. Okay? You know where to find us, girlfriend. You came back. We need to know where you are now invested. Okay? Miss Margie, sweetheart, this is for you. General love and life. Oh, today is your day, friend. Okay. Margie, I got you. I got you. And then, is it V? VA? I'm calling you V. V, I got you with the Marines question. I'm going to pull for you on that one, all right? Margie, I got you. Margie, I'm going to do you, and then I'm going to do V for the Marines. Who's taking care of you when you get home? I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Who's taking care of you when you get out of your surgery, my love? Your mom, perfect. Okay. And I'm not trying to get all in your business, and you know I don't do health questions. Is it an intense surgery or no? Like, is it a big deal, or is it something kind of... I feel that it's kind of a big deal. And I feel I look super silly with my glasses off. And guys, please, I do not do health questions, so this isn't why I'm just... That's a big deal. Okay. This is why I'm asking, and I'll tell you why. Well, I'll show you, clearly. I feel it's a big deal because I feel that you're going to be literally pinned down for a while. And that's why the first question is who's taking care of you, because I feel like you're not going to be able to move around a lot. And that's why I was like, how serious is this surgery? It's going to be pretty serious. Got you. Well, girl, look at you. I love that. I love that. You're going to feel amazing. Oh, I'm so excited for you. But the reason I'm asking is that you're going to be confined for a little while. You should be. Hold on, I'm starting this, Margie. Don't judge. Hang on. I'm starting the flash goal. You know I got to try. You know I got to try, my girl. All right. So, yeah, talk about congratulations. My goodness gracious, friends. High freaking five. I needed to be extremely careful and cautious. You are a let me do it type of person. Stop. You gotta that's why I was like, who is taking care of you? You need to let your mom take care of you, okay? Please, you cannot. You're gonna have all these options, and none of them can come to fruition, not just yet. I feel that you're gonna want to get up and go. You're gonna be stuck for a while, and it's gonna drive you nuts. Get books. Joking. But you know what I'm saying? Pick a show that you want to watch, you know, or catch up on some things that you haven't seen, or whatever it is. Girl, watch all the Harry Potter movies. I don't care what it is. Get some shit lined up to keep your mind busy, okay? Because I feel that you're going to get very bored very fast. Get some crossword puzzles. I don't know what you do, but do it. I like to do what you do. I got some crayons, get a coloring book. I don't give a shit what it is. Keep your mind busy. You got to stay still, okay? But you're going to feel and look amazing. Your mom is going to take very good care of you. You're going to feel and look amazing. The Wheel of Fortune and good luck is on the table. And sooner rather than later, you are going to be right back as rain. But the only way that you're going to be that way is if you take care in the beginning. Do not get too restless, my darling, okay? Like I said, guys, please, usually I do not do health questions, so please don't ask. But this one, I'm giving a enthusiastic thumbs up, my girl. Proud of you, friend. I appreciate you. All right, girl. Good luck. Keep us posted. You know where to hang out and find us. We'll keep you entertained for a couple hours a day for sure. All right, Miss Taylor, sweetheart, this one is for you. A general reading. Miss Taylor, this one is for... Oh, hang on. Time out. V, I promised V that I was going to do theirs. And then Taylor, I got you. All right. V, are you in here? Marine's question. I forget my own brain sometimes. Yeah? All right, love. You signed up to go to the Marines. First of all, I want to say thank you for your service. That was not an easy decision, I am sure. Why? I need to know your why. What is your why? Oh, and while you say your why, let me sing for you. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. We've slept the whole night through. Good morning to you. Better, a little better. I'm still a little me. But I tried. The one was a little too high pitched. It's too much. V, I need to know your why. Why did you decide to go to the Marines, my love? That was bad. I sing that to my dogs in the morning. Ah, little pumpkins. Ooh, girl, good luck on your interview, my darling. Good luck. You got this. I wanted to have more under my belt because I'm going to school. Well, there's nothing tougher than being a Marine to do that. Okay. Oof. Oh, okay. You know what you signed yourself up for, right? First of all, yes, thank you for, yes, well, thank you for fighting for us. But you do know what you signed up for, my friend. Yes, as far as the Marines specifically? I'm sure you do. Okay. Is it a mistake? Oh, very intense. From what, clearly I don't have personal experience, okay, clearly. But I've heard some stories. Known some people in the military. I've heard some stories. As I'm sure you have as well. What I'm going to say is this. I feel that there's going to be a bit of manipulation on the table, especially when it comes to your career. I think that just watch yourself. Just be careful, because the first card I pulled here is manipulation. It's the first card that I pulled. And I just want to make sure that the reason that you're going in is going to help you get out. I'm going to be an officer because I have the bachelor's in psych. Okay. So just, this card knows bureaucracy. I can't ever say that word right. You know what it's like being in the military. You know the games, even though it's the military that we have to hush, can't talk about. You are going to have to know how to play the game, okay? It's the first thing. You're going to have to G.I. Jane some shit and play the game appropriately, okay? The Justice card is going to be on your favor. You are going to make it work. New actions are there. A new beginning is what's there. However, the fear of change and the fear of the unknown is what's holding you back and where your hesitation comes from. It's okay to be scared. I hear that it's fucking horrible. We all know that. But is it the right decision for you? Yes. But make sure you know how to play the game. Okay? Does that make sense for you? A little? Okay. I say yes, it was the right choice. Not that it's going to be easy, but I do think it's going to get you to where you want to go. Okay? You said something about manipulation. Yeah, bureaucracy, knowing how to play the game. You know that you can be an officer and be an officer and be an officer, but you still need to know somebody to get promoted over somebody else. A lot of times it's who you know. It's nepotism. And so while manipulation, it's going to be the same type of manipulation and the same type of ways that you would move through a corporation. Sometimes you got to do stuff that people don't see, or you have to move in the shadows or make deals in closed rooms. Stuff like that. Nothing crazy. No one's going to like be mean or make you like do things that you shouldn't want to do, like you don't want to do. But if you're using this opportunity to get further in your career within the military, you're going to have to know how to navigate through the upper ranks. Just because it's hard doesn't mean it's not for you. Oh yeah, if it's easy, it's not worth it. That part. Yeah, if it's easy, it's not worth it. I'm not saying don't. We all know it's hard. We've heard it, but that's what I meant by manipulate. Nothing crazy, nothing bad, nothing. But yeah, bureaucracy, knowing who you know and talking to who you talk to, making sure the right chief likes you, or you got the ear of the right sergeant. Girl, you know. Congratulations. I appreciate you and thank you. But overall, it's a good choice. Yes. Good choice. It's going to get you to where you want to be. Yes, it is a good choice. Yes. All right. Miss Taylor, I appreciate your patience. My love, you're more than welcome. Girl, thank you. Are you kidding me? I've had 2 people come into my room asking me about military careers and have come back after they have graduated or after they have gotten thanks, Jax. 2 people have come back after they've completed everything, and they're doing great from the last we've heard. So I like to call it our own little military. We got our own little military family in here. So please come back, let us know, follow up with us if the spirit moves you. Keep us posted on your journey. We would love to be your supportive family on this end of the screen. All right, love. All right, Taylor, sweetheart, this one is all right. Sounds good, V. Sounds good. Taylor, this one is for you. General love reading. Sweetheart, are you in a relationship, situationship? Where are you at as far as love is concerned? Miss Taylor, where are you at as far as love? Single. Okay. When was the last time you've been in a relationship? Good morning, Jess. My heart is stuck on an ex. That part. I was like, girl, hold on a second. You're not ready to move on. I needed to look up, didn't I? Girl, you're not ready to move on. That's the problem. You're stuck on an ex, so you're wanting to know about love, but how are we going to find love if you can't move on? Girl. Excuse me. You got to protect your heart, friend, and you got to move on, because if you keep nurturing somebody else's feelings or energy for somebody else, it's not going to get you anywhere. And I think that's why you are stuck. Fear and anxiety, because it's like, I miss this person. I'll never find this person again. How am I going to find my person? Who's going to make me as happy as this guy? Oh, blah, 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 blah. Friend. How long have you and your ex been separated? I appreciate you guys. Four months, no contact. Girlfriend, you're resistant to the change. Resistant to change. If it's 4 months, 4 months is 4 months. I wish somebody wouldn't talk to me for 4 months. Are you kidding me? Absolutely not. It's 4 months because, unfortunately, friend, there was problems in the home, disorganization, and stubbornness. I see more stubbornness on the table. And I see a busybody on the table as well, unfortunately. I need you to get over this, my love. Stop looking at his shit. Stop going through his socials. Stop trying to check for this boy or this person. All right? Please stop checking for this person. Opportunities are going to rise as soon as you stop giving yourself anxiety. You have got to stop worrying about this person. The reason you can't move on in love is because the person here, you're stuck to somebody that is not feeding you energy. You're giving all your energy to the thoughts of this other person. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it, girlfriend. As soon as that changes, I promise you, you will move in the right direction. But I'm like, a love reading, girlfriend, you're not ready to love anything right now. Hold on a second. And it's not even, I don't even think like, a lot of people, I'm like, oh, pour love into yourself. I don't think it's not even that you're just really stuck on this other person. It's not that you're like, oh, you're down on yourself or anything. Like, you got the confidence, friend. You got all the things. I'm not worried about that with you. What I'm worried about is just simply getting over this boy. Stop being boy crazy. That's it. That's all. So, you got the love. Yeah, I think you got the love yourself part down. Just step over the dead relationship and keep it moving. Girl, you got this. All right? I appreciate you. Aisha, this one is for you. Is Daniel S. and I relationship over with? Is the relationship over with? Is the relationship over with? Sweetheart, this one is for you. Tom, heart your back, love bug. Hope all is well with you, sweetheart. Is the relationship over with? Girl, I'm going to say yes. Problems, too many disagreements, isolation and loneliness. You guys need to step apart, time apart. Fights, conflict, swords are in reverse, don't know how to talk to each other, not necessarily the most conducive or healthy relationships as far as conversations is concerned. Friend, go ahead, pour into yourself. King of Wands, strong leader, visionary, successful. It's over. I'm going to say I think that this relationship has successfully come to an end. Take this energy and move on to start something new, okay? But is it over with? I'm going to say yes. It's like, don't beat a dead horse with this energy. All right, Miss Jasmine, will I make the much-needed vacation this year? Miss Jasmine, will I make the much-needed vacation this year? Will I make the much-needed vacation? Jasmine J, sweetheart, this one is for you, Miss Jazz. I call it micro spending. Jasmine, do you do a lot of micro spending? You don't go out and buy big shit. You buy a lot of little things. Is that accurate? Little Amazon here, a little subscription there. Let me download a movie. Maybe go out for dinner tonight. Yeah, you're a micro spender. You're not going to get into this vacation if you keep micro spending. You got to watch your money. It's all your little purchases that like are, it's not a lot. You're not a big spender. And I'm not saying that like you don't have it to big spend, but you just little things, little things, little things. So you're like, oh, I'm doing good. I make good amount of money and I don't really spend my money. So I'm going to be able to do what I need to do. Girlfriend, you're not going to be able to do it if you keep your micro spending up. Okay. Yes. Rapid changes are coming. This means forward moving on the vacation. You walking away, escapism, girl, walking into the forest to get some much needed rest. Yes. Happiness. So you can take the much needed vacation. Yes. But it's not going to happen if you don't watch your money. Okay. Watch your little bitty spendings that you do. Watch how you show up for yourself. Rethink your approach to spending your money and you will be able to go on your vacation. All right. Harmony, letting go of the past. Not so much. This is just you letting go of the past as far as having a vacation part. Going, relaxing, moving forward in the next. Kind and loving. You got to be kind and loving to yourself, friend. But the relationship problems and changes for the worst are you and your money spending. Get your budget together, girl. You'll make your vacation. Okay. I hope that resonates. But yes, so to answer your question, my darling, yes, you will. But I need you to really put focus and intention on it. More so than usual. Hold space for it. All right, Joanna, sweetheart, this one is for you. Hi, darling. Hope you're doing great today. I am doing great. It's been a great day. It's been a great week. I appreciate you. Tomorrow I'm flying to Crete again. What? To meet Nicholas. Oh, you guys are vacationing in Crete again? Jelly. I'm jelly. We get to vacation to a beach. You get to go to Crete, an island. Oh. One day One day we'll be on Crete together. You, me, Nicholas, and Mario will all have drinks. Hopefully we'll stay there for the week. Okay, I see you. Do you see Nicholas and I having a good time together? Should I be worried about anything? Thanks in advance. Greetings from Greece. Well, my darling, I don't think I've pulled one bad thing for you and Mr. Nicholas yet. But let's see what we got coming up for this week. I'm excited for you. Oh, friends. You guys. Happiness, success, people coming together, joy, celebration, literal travel card, knowing exactly what you want and having, oh, we got a pony on the table. What do we do with our ponies? Oh, wrong way. He's going to take actions. So I think energy, passion, lust, inspiration, fearlessness, adventure. You guys are flying to an island to spend a week together. This is a movie in the making, girlfriend. Be the star of your own show. Make it amazing. You're going to have a great time. Okay? This is the setup to a movie. Are you kidding me? Let me lay a plot for you and tell you how to make it amazing. Girl, are you kidding? I'm so excited for you. I'm going to Crete to meet Nicholas. Girl, yes, you are. Yes, you are. But you have to say it with the hair flip, all of it. I don't know what accent that is. I'm sure your accent is much more beautiful than the one I'm making up at the moment. But you know what I'm saying. All right. What is the energy towards... And I'm the one with the accent. What am I talking about to you? You two. You know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. Okay. I'm being cheeky now. I'm just talking in circles. All right. Greer, sweetheart, this one is for you. Greer, this one is for you. What kind of energy towards me is Kay in a relationship? What is Kay's energy towards me, and is Kay in a relationship? All right. I got you. You're more than welcome, friend. Have an amazing time. I always say be safe. That's just for anybody. Everybody be safe, but have a great time. You guys are going to have a good time. Like I said, go make it a movie. I do not think that they're in a relationship, but they're going through temporary struggles. There's a calmness about them. So as far as like the energy towards you, I don't think it's a negative energy. I don't think it's a hostile energy. But I don't necessarily think that they're going to want to have a conversation. They're not looking for you per se. But are they in another relationship? No. Lack of long-term planning, unfinished life lessons, and disagreements. I don't think that they're seeing anybody else. I think they're trying to figure out what it is they want. I don't think that they're tied to something else. All right, love bug? So, calmness. Like I said, the victory card is in reverse and temporary struggles. I feel that this is the energy towards you. It's not bad. It's not terrible. It's just not all quite there. And then as far as in a relationship, lack of long-term planning, rolled in reverse, disagreements. I'm going to say no to that. All right? All right, Stephanie, sweetheart, how does Steven really feel about me? Stephanie, how does Steven really feel about me? How does Steven really feel, Miss Stephanie? Milton, good morning, Milton. How you doing, love bug? How are you in Starbucks? Is everything well? You know we're here for the updates. You know we are. All right, Miss Steph. How does Steve really feel about me? How does Steve really feel about me? Does Steve tell you one thing and then do something completely different? Like, are you asking how he feels about you because he says one thing, but, like, his actions don't match what he says? Like, at all? I shouldn't say at all. He tries a little bit. But do his actions meet his words? Miss Maya, what's going on, love bug? Hope all is well with you today. She says, correct, I'm confused. It's because he doesn't really care. I'm not going to say it. Sorry. That was rude. He does not feel about you the way he says he feels about you. He says one thing and does something completely different. He is full of shit. He's full of hot air. He keeps you around. I'm sorry. I'm going to ask a question. Hold on. Stephanie, I'm coming for you, girlfriend. Yeah. What's his zodiac sign? I think he keeps you around because he doesn't want anybody else to have you, but he does not feel for you what he says he does. He doesn't want to share you, but he doesn't want you with anybody else. But as far as committing, showing up, being there, 20 seconds. Ooh, yeah. He's an Aries. Yeah. I think that he, again, I'm going to say it even more so. Well, he's going through a divorce. And so we both can't commit. Okay. That makes sense to the reading. Context is everything. Because I was like, girl, like, he can't, like, that's why he can't show up. Okay, so how does he really feel about you? That's why he's like, he keeps you around. Okay. I still don't feel that he keeps you around because you deal with him going through a divorce. I think when he gets divorced and can go out and do what he wants, he's not going to be the same person. So does he really feel about you the way he says? I'm still going to say no to that. I still don't think he shows up. I still just think he's kind of playing, like, he's playing around right now. And so if you're falling for this guy or you think that something's going to be serious with him when he's divorced, I'm going to say I don't think so. So does Steve really feel, how does he really feel about you? I don't think that he feels the way he says he does. Postponements, fights, confusion. There's a lot of confusion. He shows up as a friend and you guys probably do get along in some form or fashion. You wouldn't entertain him if he didn't. I think that when you guys are together, you guys have fun together and you guys do connect on like a buddy kind of like situation, maybe sprinkled in with a little bit of romance. But at the end of the day, I don't think he's going to show up for you and catch you if you fall and that have that type of partnership that you're looking for in a relationship. Does that make sense? And if he's still divorced, or if he's going through it or whatever, hopelessness, cold, abusive, disorganized, careless, frustration. There's so much going on with him, friend. Delays, more frustration. If the divorce is taking too long, Aries are cheaters. My ex was an Aries and super narcissist. Yeah, they are. They're not the best. They're not the best. So that's what I'm saying. I think you're around for now, to kind of lighten the load of him going through a divorce. He's got a shoulder to lean on. But I don't think he's going to commit to that shoulder. Okay. Miss Natalie, sweetheart, this is from you. I just want to know if it will make us closer or not. How does AK feel about me thinking about How does AK feel about me thinking about reverting? I just want to know if this will make us closer or not. How does AK feel? How does AK feel about me reverting? Reverting to what? Religion? I need to know what the reverting is in context to. I apologize. I don't know if I'm reading the question correctly. This one's from Miss Natalie. Tracy, good morning, love bug. Context is king. So I want to make sure I'm reading this right. Because anybody can give a reading, but if you don't have the context, I can say whatever I want. It won't mean shit. So I try to make sure I'm giving proper advice and proper readings here. Context is important. Ah, there it is. Okay. It is religion. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So, and forgive me. Hi, cousin. I see you. So forgive me. Okay. So forgive. Are you going back to Islam or coming out of it? When you say, and forgive, I'm not. Does he reverting back to it? I'm assuming, yes. I just want to make sure we're on the right track. Okay. She says yes, revert. Okay, all right. Go back. Okay. There it is. There. That's what I was looking for. Okay, say less. Reverting to Islam from Christianity. Okay. Oh, okay. That's why I was asking, because it puts a different context on things. Okay. Now, I'm assuming that AK is Christian. Again, I'm trying to get all my ducks in a row, because when it comes to these things, it's a big deal. Say less. Okay, got you. All right, there it is. I'm going to ask you a very important question. Are you doing it to gain his favor and to gain his family's favor? And are you doing it because you think that in the future you and him could get married? Are you doing it for the family's sake? For the big picture of everything? Not that you don't believe, and not that like you're not down for the cause, but like the big picture of everything. Are you doing it to be with this person? More or less. Or is that like a motivating factor, I guess is my question. He's strict religious.
As far as Islam is concerned, they can't be together unless she's with him on that.
No, I know. That's why I'm okay. No, I Yeah. He's strict religion. His family doesn't know about me, but I've been reading the... Okay. Here, okay. And that's what I was... So, that's what my husband was saying. You guys can't be together unless you are. His family cannot know about you, which is what I understand. And so that's what I want to make sure that you're... This is what I'm worried about. The first card that I pulled is lack of faith. If you're doing it just for his family... I feel that he's going to question your actual faith in this. And I need you to really be sure, okay? The first card I pulled was lack of faith. And that's why I wanted to be crystal clear on what type of religious thing we're talking about here, okay? If you just do this to say, hey, I want to be together, and this is what your family needs, and this is what is required, this is going to come into question, your lack of faith. I need you to feel it, live it, and believe it. Islam is not a joke. It's not a, oh, I want to be with this guy possibly tomorrow. Let's just give it a try. This is not a try-on religion. You hear me, friend? If you do this, this is a very serious thing. This is not a joke. So the first card I pulled is the lack of faith. I need you to know in your bones that this is where you want to go, regardless if AK and his family are with you or not. If you were not with this person right now, would you still be making this choice? That's this question I want you to ask yourself. And not for his family is why I asked. I wouldn't do it under pressure. Oh, girlfriend, this is the first card I pulled. I'm just being overly cautious, okay? Just giving you the reading, telling you the feels. That's it, that's all. I got you. How do I think it's going to flesh itself out? Okay? The question is, how do you think he'll feel about me? It's going to impress him. I think it's going to impress him. It's crossed my mind before I met him. I think that if you decide to do this, it is going to impress him, and that his family will. I think it's going to be okay if you do it. I think that if you, again, come to him with the right conversation about it, I think that he will be okay with it. Because that was the question. How does he feel about it? He's going to be pleased with it. He's going to be happy about it. And so will his family. All right? Okay. All right, friend. All right. Maria Fry, sweetheart. Maria's approval. This one is for you. My husband is my husband separated? Is my husband, who we're separated, upset because I didn't respond to his text? Is he upset that I don't respond to his text even though that you guys are separated? I got you. Is he upset that I did not respond to his text, even though... Is he throwing a tantrum because his wife isn't on call? Is that what we're asking? Girl, yeah, he's upset. He wants his cake and he wants to eat it too. I just said it. He threw a tantrum because you're not. Manipulation, boredom. Why aren't you answering me? What are you out doing? What are you out doing? You must be out doing something if you're not sitting home waiting for my text messages, even though you're probably like, I don't want to deal with your bullshit right now, sir. You're disturbing my peace. Leave me alone. I'm trying to rest peacefully right now, and you are disturbing my peace. I'm moving in the forward direction. Happiness, Wheel of Fortune is on the table. Is my husband mad? Yes. Girl, whatever he's mad about, go live your best life. I don't care if your best life is sitting on the toilet, playing, I don't know, Scrabble with your friends. I don't know. That was a horrible, that was a horrible analogy. But yeah, he's mad. He's big mad. Tantrums all over the place. What are you doing? Does he even care? No. He just wants to know what you're doing. That's the problem. Because if he did care, he'd be with you. Because he's still your husband. That part. All right, Tori, my darling. Sweetheart, this one is for you, guys. We have 8-year spread coming up. Miss Tori, my darling. I have a lot of things coming in at once. I'm exhausted, not sure what the right move is to be in a better place. I want to be financially stable, but I want to work harder to be more. But I want to work harder to be more. I'm exhausted. I got you, I got you, I got you. Got you, got you, got you. Okay. Friend, you need a career change. Let's talk about it. Can we talk about it? Can we be very frank with what we got going on? Housekeeper and server. Friend, unless you own the housekeeping business, you're not making enough money. And that's why you're exhausted, because the work that you're doing is physical ass work. If you're a housekeeper and a server, you're on your feet all hours of all days. And I'm not saying that you can't make good money doing this, but let's look at where we're serving and the company that we're housekeeping for. Do you own your own housekeeping company? Is that viable? Is that a possibility? Can you get girls to come and work for you? Can you get some of your server friends who want to make more money other than serving come and start a new business? Maybe you come up with like a serve on the go or let's go girls or some type of form or fashion, create your own business and make your own money, right? That's an idea. Or if you're a server, where you're serving at, let's try to get up to a higher steakhouse in the area, or maybe an Italian restaurant or something with a higher price point, so your tips are better. I'm not saying that you can't make good money doing those two things, but you might have to rethink your approach to how you make said money. All right? Is that a fair statement for you right now, or are you picking up what I'm putting down, Miss Tori? Or a sushi bar? Abso-fucking-lutely. Yeah, my friend made bank at a sushi bar. All right, Tori, are you here? I want to make sure you're in the room. There we are. When I started my own business after my husband died, I put it on hold to raise our kids, but still need. But still need. Pay the bills and provide, so I'm torn. Should I start it up again? Got it. How old are the kids now? You said you did it to raise the kids. Are the kids always need raising? Shit, my mom still helps raise me. But you know what I'm trying to say? Are the kids... Oh, they're still babies. Okay, okay. Got it, okay. I always said I would never have been able to do this. I wouldn't be able to do this and I had a full-time job if I had children. I would not have the energy or the capacity for it. So because of the age of the kids, right? I think that there is going to be a little bit of limits to what you do. What makes you more what was the business that you started? Yeah, once our baby's always exactly. Very much so. Ask my mom. I still act like a baby though too sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Mommy. Every now and again. Yeah, it's true. I have my breakdowns every now and again. She's there for it. Custom apparel screen. Oh. Okay. All right. I'm going to have you pivot on that one. It's too much input right now. That type of startup is not quick money real fast. That is a lot of inventory. Do you have some of the inventory left over from before, or no? Would you have to really put all your money into your products again? Like buying your shirts, your t-shirts, and having everything on stock, having all your products on hand. That's my last question, then I'll go into the reading. I just wanted to see what the business idea was. T-shirts right now is, you got to put a lot of money into your marketing and into your advertising. And unless you have some extra income to spend, I don't think that that's going to be the most viable business for right now. I guess I have everything in inventory, a place to do it with no overhead costs. Just have friends. Hold on a second. So you got everything to go? Have the time to invest because of the 2 other jobs. Okay. All right. Okay. Say less. Okay. Got it. Context is where I needed to be. Right now, the obstacles to success are you, friend, I'm not going to say doubting yourself, but I understand that you need to make your money. Now, this is not going to be, it's going to happen tomorrow. I don't want you to quit either one of these jobs, but those 2 ideas that I gave you, I don't know what type of restaurant you want. Look for a higher end restaurant to serve in. And I don't know how much money you're making as a housekeeper. I don't know if it's great money or not. Try to do that on the side. Try to do that personalized. If you go into a house, say, hey, if I come and do this, I don't know. I don't poach clients. I don't know what that looks like. But the housekeeping, I think that you can kind of work around depending on the company that you work with. But the serving money can really be decent money if you get into the right place. So I think that this is going to be a slow transition for you. Again, a year spread, right? But I do think that if you can transition to a higher paid serving position, kind of outsource the housekeeping, we will be able to find some time to put into this. Now, it's all about your scheduling, right? You're going to have to schedule like a bear. I wake up, I do this. I got 10 minutes to do this. When you get into this, especially with 2 kids, you are going to have to schedule out damn near every minute of your day. It's going to be exhausting for a while, okay? But if you want to get this done, normal cost for housekeeper should be $30 an hour. Okay. So if you want to do that and price yourself out, or put yourself on Facebook or whatever and say, hey, if you need some friends and pick up some extra work that way, there's your price point. So again, just ideas. But what I do see is that you have obstacles in the way, and it's making money, friend. I think that you have things in the way of your dreams, and don't we all, right? But the leadership and respect, friend, this is the Emperor card. Because of what happened in the past, unfortunately, you've taken this on and you operate like a boss. The one thing that I will say is that you don't sugarcoat shit. You get shit done. But you're a Virgo. Yeah, that makes sense. You don't pussyfoot around the situation. It's let's get it done. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Success is on the table, friend, and new money is there. You need to carve out the time to start this new idea. It's not new, it's old, but you need to revitalize it. If you have everything, you just need the time. You need to make the time, okay? Do it. Go for it. The new money is there. It just needs some passion, ideas, opportunities, employment, manifestations, ambitions, desire, diligence, right? You've got to pour into this, and you will be able to do it. Success is on the table. Next month is coming. Good luck, you nurturing your money, friend. I think that you are going to have a point of transition where you're going to have to probably nurture your money a little bit. Watch your coins. Make sure each dollar is going as far as possible. We don't know what's going on. I think everybody needs to do that with their money, but you specifically, as you make this transition into how much am I going to put into marketing? What am I going to put on for Facebook ads or TikTok ads today versus what I have coming into my pocket? Again, this entire time, I really want you to look for that high-paying server job. I really think that that could be a nugget to help you overcome the exhaustion aspect of all of this, right? Following after that, reliable friend, I want you to lean onto your community. I think that sometimes that you have a fear, especially as a Virgo, you don't ask for help very often. Start asking for help if and when necessary. If you have the 2 little ones and there are people around to help you out, say, hey, can you take them for a few hours? I need to focus on this. We're now January, March, April, May, June, July, in the summertime. So school's going to be out, right? This is going to be a perfect, actually, this is probably, school's going to be out, but you're going to need some time for you. At this point, I think that transition is going to take place, especially if we start this ball rolling for the business. Ask for help. Do not be afraid to ask for help. Lean on the people that are around you. Overloaded, delays, and frustration. I'm not going to say this is going to be easy when you start your own business, and to do for what you want to do for yourself is not easy. You're going to be fucking tired. You're going to have some late nights. You're going to have some 2 a.m. mornings, and it's not going to be fun. Okay? But working 2 jobs for somebody else when you have 2 babies at home isn't fun either. The whole point of this, the whole name of this game is so you can make enough money so you can stay home, at least with your kids, and still work, but do something that you want to do, that you enjoy doing. That is the name of the game, to be home with those kids. And if you can keep that at the front of your mind as you push through all of this, there's no stopping you, Miss Mama Bear. Are you kidding me? If you're doing this for your kids and for time and for money and for all of the things, there's no stopping you. You need to pour into yourself and trust yourself. Fast moving action. Yes, you are going to be overloaded, friend, but that's why you rely on those people around you and your community to help out, and your tribe to help you out with the babies when necessary and if necessary. Good news is coming. You finally finding yourself. I think by this point, friend, we're halfway through the year, September. You're going to come into your own. I think that your schedule is going to, it's not going to be great, but you're going to kind of come into your own flow. You're going to come into a rhythm. Now we're coming around into the, so we got school starting, a rhythm will be flown. I think the 7-year-old is going to be back at school. The 4-year-old, I don't know if he's going back to school, but I think by September, you're going to have a nice rhythm coming back around, right? It's going to be school time. October, again, a bit of overwhelmed. Act now. Don't get frustrated. Don't be reckless. This is you just coming into it, growing, expanding, figuring out what you need to do. Help is coming, and I think at this point, there's going to be a bit of a tether there. Shadow stealth, restriction, temptation. I think that something's going to tempt you. I don't think it's going to be necessarily love. Something is going to try to throw you off. I don't know if it's going to be a good target cleaning, business, offices, and complexes. Hell yeah, they pay great. Get a contract, get 1 or 2 contracts, friend, there and serve, and then be able to do what you do on the back end. Absolutely. So I think something's going to try to throw you off, whether it is somebody asking you to come and say, hey, I got a really good job for you. It's a 9 to 5 and you can get this or that. I think something monetarily is going to try to throw you off and kind of steer you away from everything that you've been working towards. If the opportunity is too good to refuse, then don't refuse it. However, if it is, okay, then say, I'm working on my own stuff. It may not be where you're at, where you want to be, but don't give up on your dream if that's the case. But I think something's going to try to dissuade you from making your own money. Who's stubborn? Are one of your boys, one of the boys stubborn? Who's stubborn? Are apparent obstacles, arguments, stubbornness. Somebody kind of giving you, like, being a thorn in your side more than usual. This is going to be at the beginning of the year. I see tantrums, pout, like just stubbornness, just like, I'm not doing it. And I don't know if it's a kid. I'm not trying to pick up energy on the babies, but just stubborn. Sounds like my kids. Okay. I want to say, for whatever reason, Miss Tori, I feel like it's the oldest. I don't know if you said they're boys. I feel like it's the oldest boy. He's just going to be pouty. I think he's going to be extra pouty. Oh, all 3 of us. My mom has whole help I have. She's very difficult to deal with. Aha. My mom is the help I have. The only help I have. And she's very difficult to deal with. Okay. All right. Stubbornness, obstacles. This is at the beginning of the year. I'm saying to lean onto somebody, and at this point, that might be where the obstacle comes from. I just see some obstacles, some stubbornness. I'm like, don't talk to me right now. After the holidays, I think that it might be this way, but it may not. Okay, I just see some stubbornness on the table. Whether that comes or goes, that's fine. I don't think that that is a big transition as far as the month is concerned, right? But you might get a little pushback on some things come the beginning of the year, okay? Aside from this, girlfriend, more money coming in. Again, if you just keep going in your direction, don't give up. If somebody tries to throw off your money, keep just chugging along with your money, because it's going to come to fruition. Yes, you're on the right track is on the table. Balance, security, finally coming. Now, this is asking you to watch your temper. I think the busier you get, the more focused you're going to be on work. Make sure that you always, for you, it's going to be a big thing about time. I need you to make sure that your time is always planned out. Make time for plan out an hour for the kids, an hour for this, an hour for that. I need you to really lean into a schedule, I feel. And if I'm wrong, don't take the advice, but I really want you to plan out your day in time chunks. I think that's going to help you quite a bit. The last card I get, friend, is putting up your healthy boundaries. Ancestry is on the table. You know who's looking down for you. You know who's always looking out for you. And I think if you finally live in your best light, you will get those vibrations and kind of be able to take a deep breath, find financial stability, and not feel like you're always running around. If you put these wheels in motion, friend, I do think by the end of this year, you are going to have a deep sigh of relief. It's not going to be easy, and the exhaustion is not going to go away tomorrow. Not wrong at all. That's 100% how I am. Very planned and scheduled. Yeah, keep that up. Keep it up, because I think that through that light, through knowing why you're doing it, your kid, again, I always come down to the why, there's no stopping you. There will be no stopping you going with this business, especially if you have everything already. That changes the entire context of this reading. But I want you to bet on yourself, just like your husband would have. Okay? Okay, girlfriend, that was a great reading. You got this. You got this, like, full boat. Full stop. Jen, Miss Daggers, why did my TikTok harasser set his account to private? What are his intentions behind it? Why did he set to private? You can block it, can't you? You can block a private account, right? If you go live, can you, like, yeah, he's already blocked. Manipulation is the first card. Disconnection, domination, and disorganization. Something's coming up. So I don't know. Did you send people on? Like, did you? But he was a creator and private. He was a creator and privated and changed his name. He's planning something. I don't know what it is, but I don't think it's great. He's trying to juggle two different things, rapid change. Did you tell people about this person? Did you give people his name? Would he have been harassed? Like, would he have been harassed? Would your harasser possibly have been harassed? Yes, that's why he did it. Whatever you did. Okay. My little daggers girl. Did you woo-woo on him? This is me just asking. Did you woo on him? No? Okay. Okay. I'm not going to say that you have him on the run, but whatever energy you put out there, he's leaving you alone. You didn't scare him. I'm not going to say he's going to go away, but he's not trying to come at you anymore because he doesn't, the fight's over. That's why I was like, did you do something to, like, calm his ass down, to, like, ice him out? Because return to... all of that. Did you return to sender? Is that what you did to him? That's woo-woo too. It doesn't have to be bad woo-woo. I'm just saying. Because whatever, if you did, I'm asking, did you do something? Did you intentionally? Girl, it worked. That's why I was asking. Did you do something? Because it worked. He silenced. It worked. That's why I'm like, girl, what woo-woo did you do? You did something and it worked. I'm proud of you. You did it. Good job. It worked. There's no energy there right now. I'm like, what'd you do? You shut him up. Oh, no. My woo-woo isn't dark. Oh, no. Protect only. Return to senders and protection is the only woo-woo I ever talk about, friend. That's it, that's all. How do we keep everybody safe? So, friend, proud of you. That's a big woo-woo right there. That's a woo-woo win. Yeah, no. That's why I was like, he gone. What did you do? I fucking knew it. I knew it. My girl, what did you do? You did something. You sent it back. You said, thank you, sir. I don't want any. I don't want another. Thank you. You can have it. No, thank you, sir. That's all you did. You said, no, thank you. I don't want it. Thank you. Thank you, no, thank you. All right, Miss Olympia, sweetheart, this one is for you. I'm proud of you, friend. Is JC hiding something? Are we going to rekindle things? I'm not a fan of him. Nope. Oh, send it back. I don't want it. Thank you so much. Ali, is JC hiding something? Are we going to rekindle things? Ali, sweetheart, this one is for you. Clap for the woo-woo. we going to rekindle things? Is he hiding something, and are we going to rekindle things? I do think he's hiding something. I don't even think it's so much hiding as far as omitting. He's like, I don't want to talk about it. Exhaustion, unfairness, disharmony. You feel left out in the cold because you know he's not saying something fully, and I do feel like things are being that you're stuck in it. So are you guys going to rekindle? Probably not. I see unfairness on the table, and well, I see cycles, right? Cyclical energy. So if JC is the one that comes and goes and comes and goes, he's hot, and cold, he might get hot again, but overall the energy is not serving. It's not for you, and I don't think that he's going to be the partner, big picture, that you're looking for. So the question is he hiding something? I'm going to say yes. Are we going to rekindle things? It's possible, that, but if you forgive him, take him back, and like don't pay attention to any of the shit that he does, and that's not fun. That's not a good time. So yeah, I can see it happening, but do you want to do it? And if you do, I don't think the outcome is going to be much different. All right, Quella, sweetheart. I am single 28-year-old and I'm ready to settle down. I've made a 2025 vision board. High five, girlfriend. Centered around love. I centered love on it because I feel like I've met him this year. Not for sure yet. I'd like some details. When and how will I meet my future husband? When and how will I meet my future husband? I'm going to say what everybody else says, friend. And you're going to be like, girl, shut up. It doesn't work. What are you talking about? Stop it. How is that possible? And I'm going to say, you're going to meet your husband when you're not looking for him. That's how. Because the person that gets you the way that other people don't get you is not going to be something that you see straight on, right? You can look at people and you can say, ooh, he's handsome, or ooh, he's fine, and go on a date or whatever. But the guy that makes you fall in love is the person that you're not going to be looking for. I promise you that. Because what we look for is not always what we need. And so when you need the person to come into your life, you will know. Now, I say all that to say, just because you meet somebody that's nice doesn't mean that there's no obstacles, does not mean that it's all love and roses and sunshine and, you know, rainbows coming out everywhere. I'm not saying that shit either. Relationships take time, they take work, they take conversation, they take patience, they take love, all of these things. Thank you guys, I will. But for you, when and how will I meet my future husband? I'm not woo-woo, my future girl. You're going to meet him at 7 o'clock on a Wednesday. I don't know, okay? But I'm going to show you this. I'm not on the dating apps, nor should you be. Nor should you be. I don't think the dating apps are very conducive to any type of relationship that's healthy. Not anymore. Not anymore. So that's okay. I wouldn't be on dating apps either. I've been saying since January, this is going to be like a hot girl summer, and it's going to be a hot boy summer too. People, I feel as the weather changes, people are going to want to experience life like we used to. People are going to want to get out, go to the pools, go to the beaches, go hang out on an afternoon somewhere and do something. I feel that this year is going to be, everyone's going to come out of the house and looking for community because people are sick of being isolated. So I don't want you on the dating apps. I want you out in the real world, meaning real life people, touching, feeling, talking, sensing vibes. A lot of times we don't trust our intuition anymore because we're not around enough people. When you were around a lot of people, you could walk through a room and read people. You could feel things. Our intuition was plugged in when you're around society and groups. Well, now that we're all sitting around our house anymore, if you don't have that innate intuition, you don't know what the fuck is going on. You don't know how to take people anymore. He's got a pretty face and he can talk nice. Okay, perfect. Go out and this is not just for you, sweetheart. This is for everybody. Go out and meet people, okay? I'm going to get off my soapbox now. Bring it back. Go out. Glad you're not on the dating apps. Love that, love that, love that. But I think that you're afraid of change just because you're not on the dating apps. This is you going out. Don't be afraid of it. The delivery man isn't going to come drop him off at your front door. All right? Don't be afraid of putting yourself out there. Don't be afraid of opening yourself up to some fuck shit sometimes. You're going to have to kiss a few frogs. You're going to have to get hurt maybe once or twice. But if you know what you're looking for, and you know the red flags, you know how to protect yourself and put up healthy barriers and healthy boundaries, it's not going to be as scary as it used to be or as scary as you might think, all right? Nurture yourself. This is more self-love. This is you showing up for yourself. Sunshine is there. Victory card is there. And the lack of fear and anxiety will go away. Friend, are you going to find somebody? Yes, but love and find yourself first. Build your own strong foundation. However, a successful man is on the table. Good luck. A good-hearted man. Oops. Also on the table. But do not be reckless. Don't just fall in love for love's sake. Okay, fall in love because this person moves you, they motivate you, they want you to be a better person. That's what love really is. When your partner moves you and motivates you to be better, that's what love looks like. All right? Yes, I agree. I want to learn how to enjoy life and be out in the world. I've been hurt so much. I wrote a whole book about it. Emotional intelligence, how to set healthy boundaries, how to get financially independent so we're not dependent on our partners, how we can go live life, how we do side hustles, how we show up for ourselves emotionally, love languages, what we expect out of partners, what our partners could expect out of us. Elemental, journey to cohesiveness. I wrote a whole book about how to get back out in the world, girlfriend. Check it out if you haven't. And yes, that was a shameless self-plug, but I did that because I was in your spot. I was sitting at home in a basement somewhere and I was not living my best life, okay? It sounds like this is what you want to do. Go do it, okay? You got this. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. This is what we're here for. All right, I got caught up in a messy situation with a guy that involves another woman. We've been seeing each other over a few years now, and I really like him, but I've made some bad judgment calls, and it's backfired. Should I cut all ties with Chris, or is there room for us to repair our relationship? I got caught up in a messy situation. I want to ask one question. I'm just going to ask one question, and I don't usually ask these questions. Oh, thank you. Let me reset my goal. As I ask, hold on. Let me do this. I could be off, and this is just, we're gonna do the coffee cups because this is a caffeinated house. I'm gonna make it big. Guys, we're going big. I know. Was there a child somewhere? Was there a child? In this messy situation, was there a little soul conceived? Okay. All right. Okay. I like that. I like that. Now, I'm still going to say what I'm going to say. Sweetheart, if you got an email confirmation, give me the timestamp of your email confirmation, please. Let me know the time that you sent in your question and I can pull it from here. Give me the exact time because I did restart my computer yesterday, but this has been acting a little crazy. So sweetheart, if you have that timestamp, thank you guys. If you have the timestamp, send it to me and I can pull your question. All right. Should you cut all ties? Girlfriend, yes. Okay. Hi. Too much going on. I think there's things being hidden from you. There's lots of options going on. You said it was a little messy, girlfriend. Pull yourself out of the mess. Freedom, openness. Pour into yourself so the anxiety of the relationship can go away because it's not going to end well. The victory card is not upright. Postponements, lies, gossip, ancestors on the table, personal lows, and you do not know best. Stop trying to prove yourself. Friend, I think that overall, at the end of the day, even though this is a year in, it probably would be best if you decided to say, you know what, thank you, no thank you, I'm just going to start clean. Start over, find something new. I don't think that there's going to be much serving or giving at the end of any of this. Sweetheart, you're not a pain. Hold on. Someone says, I don't mean to be a bait. Hawk 143. What's the timestamp, my love? Okay, that's real. Thank you. You're welcome. 9 9:36. Oh, honey, I'm not there yet. I'm still going on from 9:30. Literally, I got a 9:30, 9:34, 9:35. So here's my list, you guys. J. Varel, D. Diamond, Autumn, V. Vines, Anna, Brianna, Claudia, Brianna, and Adriana. Guys, we haven't made it yet. I didn't skip you. I haven't gotten to you yet, friend. I apologize. We're getting, okay? Actually, with that said, I'm going to close my list. Let me close my list up real quick so we can get to the end of this. I don't want you guys waiting forever. Yeah, 9:30, so I'm about a half an hour in the rears, you guys. I apologize. I didn't realize that the time had gotten out of hand like this. No. That's... we haven't gotten backlogged like this. I don't know. My bad. Literally, it's like 9:40, 9:45. It was like minute after minute after minute. We just got a backlog. We'll get through it. And guys, I apologize if you're waiting. I do my due diligence to give every reading the time. I don't try to rush through readings. So I will get off my soapbox, but I will not rush through readings, okay? All right, Jess, sweetheart, this is for you. How is my love life going? I feel like some days, I feel good some days and confused others. Went through a breakup. The ex keeps coming back. In the meantime, I'm seeing somebody new. Okay. Love life and life. Seeing somebody new, ex keeps coming back around. Why do you entertain the ex for coming back around? That's the confusing part. You're allowing the ex to come back around and confuse you. Why? He's your ex for a reason. You have kids, okay? Here's the best part when you have children. He's no longer, he's a business partner. If he's your ex and there's no romance, do you want to be with your ex? Do you want to be with him? Is there any chance that you would want to reconcile with him? He keeps bringing up any excuses to come around. Is there any reason that you'd want to be with him? No. Okay. So then at this point, it's a business partner relationship. He is your business partner. I would not go to my business partner house after certain hours. I would not be at my business partner's house after a certain time. Things need to be planned and scheduled. I wouldn't give a holy fuck what he wanted. You are my business partner. These are my rules. These are my schedules. These are my boundaries. You will not cross them. The confusion lies is because you are letting him confuse you. Knock it off. Set your boundaries appropriately. You're seeing somebody new. You obviously like this guy. Hang on to him. Manifest some positivity. Girlfriend, follow yourself. And I don't give a shit who he is. This is the institutions in reverse. Goes against the rules. Blind faith and misconceptions. You don't need to have blind faith on him anymore. You had blind faith on him when you had children with him. He's failed that faith of yours, and now you need to put up healthy boundaries. No, stop him at the door. Sit in your little, nope, sorry, stop. See these two people right here? Stop. Nope, you're not disturbing my peace anymore. You're not disturbing my balance. I'm setting the rules for my balance. Relationship problems, and he's trying to come in as a best friend, but he worms in ways and he does emotional manipulation with you around the kids and around everything else. That's why you feel confused. Knock it off. Tell him to stay away from you. He is just confused. And it's not even confusing you. It's not like, and I don't think he's like, you're like, oh my God, do I want him back or not? It's not like, you know what you want. The problem is that you're not, he's fucking up your vibration. He's ruining the vibe. And I say that he's ruining the vibe, quite literally, okay? I hope that makes sense. So, in the meantime, you're seeing somebody new. You wanted to see love in life. Girlfriend, as soon as you set those healthy boundaries, I very much think that you will feel better. I think that you'll feel more like yourself. Create healthy boundaries. If you gotta fight them off, then fight them off, okay? Manifest what you want. You wanted a successful man. You're dating somebody new that you like. Great. He's very generous. Act now and don't be reckless. I think that where you're going is great. Make sure that you put an end to where you've been, okay? Fight him off. Ninja Turtle that shit. Get him out of here. Diamond Pryor, sweetheart, this is for you. When will Courtney propose to me, Miss Diamond? Jess, you're more than welcome. When will Courtney propose? We're losing a different deck for this. Miss Diamond, when will Courtney propose? Erica, good morning, love bug. I hope that helps, sweetheart. Miss Diamond, when will Courtney propose? By the end of the year. I think they'll propose. I'm seeing like 6 to 8 months. Successful. It's happening. There's a little bit of relationship. There might be a little bit of hiccups now, but overall, I do think that it's going to come to fruition. I'm thinking about 8 months, 6 to 8 months. So by the end of the year. I know you may not want to wait that long, but I'm going to say by the end of the year. But right now, there's some foundational things that really need to be worked on. Communication, love languages, all the things. Make sure that you guys are really for each other, okay? All right, Miss Autumn, sweetheart, darling, this one is for you. My girl. As you know, I'm just continuous roller coaster ride called life. I do, my friend. I do. Hi, sweetheart. A little moment, just want to take a little heads up for what may come. All right. Happily married. I know you are, friend. I know you are. Okay. Education. Are you looking to do more? Yeah, guys, I have a long list right now. I didn't even realize. I started late, so I apologize. Girl, this is going to be a great year for you. This is going to be a fantastic year for you. It's been like a long time coming. You've been planning, you've been plotting, you've been working, you've been like wishing, praying, manifesting, all the words that you could possibly think of. You've been putting out goodness into the universe for you, for what you want, for what you're looking for. All right, love bug. Ancestors are on the table, friend. I think somebody's always watching you in the best of ways. The shadow self is here. I think you've done the shadow work. I think this is also the lust card. You said you are happily married, girl. All the positive things, all the warm and fuzzies, I think stay with you through and through, in the best of ways. Nothing wrong with that card. Stop and smell the roses. Because your continuous roller coaster called life. I think sometimes you're forced to sit down and smell the roses, but I want you to do it on your own accord. I want you to take the lead on that. I want you to say, you know what? Now's the time that we're going to sit down for a moment and plan that sit down. I have a cardinal that visits me daily. I'm telling you, those are your ancestors. Yes, something is there right now. It's the first card that I pulled. So I want you to actively take the time, not be forced to take the time for yourself. I know you've been going on with some family things, and I think that at some point you're going to have to put up your defenses around your family specifically. It's a scandal. Someone's talking about you, danger of deceit. I don't think it's anything coming from the outside any more than the stuff that kind of we've talked about. I don't think there's outside forces coming at you. I think it's going to be a bit internally. I know we talked about brother and some other people, but just kind of watch. And I kept them like gossip, whispering gossip. I pulled for you the other day and I'm like, people talking, whispering. I think somebody's going to be like, just not some family bullshit. Nothing crazy, but just regular old family bullshit. Right? But I think that it's going to kind of pull you in a place where you're going to have to start really pouring into yourself, because it's going to be emotionally draining on you. It's going to be emotionally pulling, and you're going to have to make a conscious choice to show up for you, your husband, and yourself. I want you to be selfish in these next couple months. We're coming into summertime. I need you to be selfish. I know that sounds bad, but you know what I mean by that. Two-faced friends. Again, I think this is a little more family, possibly people at work, but I'm going to say more family. And hurried chaos. I do think that this is just the thing called life with you. I think there's towards September, you're in education. This is going to be towards September. Where are we at? March. April, May, June, July, August, September. Yeah, so this two-faced friend thing is going to be when school starts. If you're in education, be easy with just, the teachers are around. You know what it's like to be in a school full of a bunch of women. All right? Do you spend your money on things sometimes? Do you get in funks and like, I gotta spend my money? Well, I just scrolled to this and you scream starseed to me. Well, I appreciate you. Miss Autumn, do you spend sometimes? Do you get a little reckless with your spending or with your excitement on things to buy? Yes, I've been budgeting better. There's 1 month I just want you to watch your spending. This is in September, specifically in September when school starts. Watch if it's like you going crazy and buying stuff for like school or your kids or whatever, or whatever it looks like. Watch your spending that month specifically. All right, don't go like all out, balls to the wall. Don't do it. Just watch your money. All right, reconciliation is back on the table, and I do think that this is going to be around friendships, families, and more money coming in. I think that if you are trying to look for this bigger job or better job, this second part of the year is really where it's all going to shine for you, my darling. Okay, so this is a powerful situation. I think this is going to be the shift. Now, this is after school starts. I don't know really what, we haven't talked about it, so I don't know what that next step looks like for you. But you really coming into your own. I think there's going to be a bit of a stubbornness about you to say, no, this is what I deserve. This is what I need. I need you to get big in a room and fight for something money-wise if it's on the table, okay? Nurturing the situation. Next time. So it's like, it's going to be twofold. I need you to stand up for yourself. Well, you know how to navigate a situation. Get big in a room, but that's that. Happiness, prosperity, 3 people coming together. This is where I think that work is going to come into play. Community. Collaboration, learning, building something, implementing. You're a teacher. All of this makes sense. Girlfriend, big money coming in, happy home being there as well. Removing people from your life that are not well serving. Also, I think this is coming into the new year. So I think over the holidays and over the new year, some family things are going to flesh itself out. Some people that aren't serving are going to be removed naturally. I don't think there's going to be any conflict or anything like that. But some things are going to flesh themselves out. Also with work, big things happening with work. Lots of money coming in. Harmony, 3 is company, things coming together, hiring, collaboration, joy, being around other educators. I don't know exactly what that looks like, but it's going to be a big situation. Letting go of the past so you can move on confidently into the future. King of Wands, strong leader, powerful position. That's what I was asking. What are you trying to do in school? Are you trying to elevate in your career? It's going to come to fruition. Keep it up. Keep moving the way you're moving. All right. So I think a little family drama, but nothing that isn't to be expected. You and hubby are great from the get-go. I know I don't say anything about this. I think that health, I don't see anything crazy with health right now on here. I think everything really is a very happy, positive read for you. I think I know what will happen for me to stand up for myself, which is a good and bad. Yeah, there's going to be one point where you're going to have to be like, hey, look, wait a minute. Don't make me lose my whole shit right now. Just I'll do it. Because no one's gonna ever see you do it. So you might have to show out for a time or two and not be anything, And I say show out for you because you don't ever show out. And so it's like, no, let me do this. Like that type of energy. You don't gotta be like me. No, don't do that. Don't do it. That's not gonna get anybody anywhere. Francisco, sweetheart. Hulk 1465, Francisco, sweetheart. This one is for you. Will me and Lisa get back together someday? Hulk, will me and Lisa get back together someday? Sweetheart, this reading is for you. I appreciate your patience, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hulk, darling, this one is for you. Yes, I do think you guys getting back together. There's unfinished life lessons here that need to be completed. New beginnings, people both showing up to the kitchen table, and fast-moving energy. I do think that you guys are going to get back together. And someday, I'm going to say probably within the next, I'll say by summertime. 7-8 weeks, give or take, so 2 months, something like that. Now, I'm working on my timing. I'm working on my intuition as far as time frames are concerned. So that's what I'm picking up on. But I definitely see a reconciliation on the table. All right. He's working a crane right now. Are you kidding? Really? Okay, I talked really fast. Did you catch it? You're on a crane right now. That's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. We have a daughter. Got it. I think it's going to be sooner rather than later. So yes, I do think that you guys are going to get back together. Be a good boy. Be on your P's and Q's. Okay? Make sure she's a good girl too. Tell her to stay off her shit. Been waiting almost 4 months. Okay. So by summer, that'll be about half a year. Don't wait much longer than that. Okay? If it doesn't come to fruition sooner rather than later, friend, start having some heavy conversations. I'm not going to wait in the shadows forever. I love you and I want my family back, but stop playing me. Like, what are we doing? All right? You know where to find us. Come back and let us know. Miss Anna, sweetheart, this is for you. Should I reach out to Mike and make an effort for reconciliation? Does he even want reconciliation? I keep having dreams and number synchronicities to remind me of him. I want to make sure that this is worth fighting for, or if I should walk away. Hulk, you are more than welcome. You better keep in touch, and I appreciate you for hanging in. Thank you for your patience. And for building whatever it is you're building, sir. That's pretty dope. All right, Miss Anna, what do we got with you and Mike? Is it worth fighting for? I'm going to say yes. I think that you guys, I think that there are some boundaries there. New school in Buffalo. That's what's up. That's what's going. All right. I see you, sir. Building infrastructure and whatnot. It's pretty cool. Guys, my list is closed for the morning. But I will be back on tomorrow. I will not be on this afternoon. I will be back on tomorrow. I think I have my hours solidified, so we're working on that. But tomorrow I will be back on with my list. All right, Miss Anna, should I fight or should I walk away? I think you should fight. You guys are resistant to change. There is a bit of manipulation on the table, right? But I don't think it's any better or worse than any. When I say manipulation, I don't mean like, oh, he's out to get you. But I do think that there are, you know how to push each other's buttons. You know what to make your partner move and how to make them not move. So just make sure that you guys aren't trying to play each other to bend each other to each other's will. Be honest, be open, don't lie about the situation, and come clean about what it is that you want. Let the baggage go. Don't be resistant to the change. Talk about the shit. Get it out in the open. Let go of things from the past, because the Lover's card is still on the table. I do think there is still love to be had. Confidence, enthusiasm, joy, focus, warmth. I think that the energy you guys have on this table is enough for a relationship. Page of Cups, pouring into starting something new. Or putting up healthy boundaries where you want them to be. Letting go of the past, restructuring what the future looks like, having meaningful conversations. I think all of this is on the table. You will be successful. Help is coming. Let go of the past. Stop and smell the roses. Don't be reckless. All right? So, Miss Anna, my darling, should you make the effort? Give it another try. Put a time frame on it, right? 60, 30 days. Or I said that backwards. 30, 60 days. I'm going to try this hard for the next, give it a quantified time. I'm going to give it everything I have for the next 60 days, 30 days, and or 30 or 60. And if I don't feel that the energy is being reciprocated, if I don't feel that things are coming back around, then what's the point, right? Then you have your answer. If I give everything and I don't feel that he's giving anything back, then I can then make a decision then and pivot if necessary. But go ahead and try for reconciliation. I think that it's on the table for both of you. All right, JK, sweetheart, I'm single and have been talking to somebody for a month. We've recently had our first official meeting, and I'm afraid of his intentions. We're traded because we're either never true or he doesn't like me, sees me a future with me. This is my second time since starting to date again over 3 years. Help. I'm single, been talking to somebody for a month. We've recently had our first official meeting, and I'm afraid his intentions were... Okay. Anna, sweetheart, you're more than welcome. JK, I'm going to tell you something's true, okay? If you're meeting people online, you don't talk to them for a month. When you meet people online, you meet them face to face as soon as possible. Remember that whole spiel that I just went on as far as feeling people and meeting their vibe? You can like somebody over the phone forever, and you can meet them in person and the vibe isn't right. The feels aren't there. They don't do it for you. The pictures aren't the same. Something happened. They're shorter than they said. Whatever the case may be, okay? When you meet somebody, even though you are trying to date again over 3 years and you want to take your time and do it right, just because you meet somebody doesn't mean that you need to do anything with that person. Go meet them for coffee. Get the vibe from them. Get out in them streets as far as meeting people in real life. Okay. Courtney, good morning. I finally got approved to schedule a visit this morning. Trisha, woohoo! What'd I say? A week. I said you'll be able to see this week. Not the weekend. I'm going to give it just one more week. That's what's up, girlfriend. High five. I'm excited for you. All right. Basically, friend, what I just said is that, okay? JK, my darling, I said this before. Again, you're going to have to kiss a few frogs, so don't get discouraged that this is the second time meeting somebody. This is my second time since starting to date again in over 3 years. So you haven't been in the game for 3 years. This is the second date you've been on. Girl, that's nothing. I got a whole book. I called it Tinder Tales from back in the day. When my friend started dating online, when she was going on, she'd be out like 4 nights a week just trying to find somebody that she connected with. She finally found her person. They're still together. It's been, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago. My point is you're going to have to kiss a few frogs. Do not get discouraged because one of the frogs just doesn't work out, okay? Unreliable and bored. He wasn't who he said he was, but I think that you would have figured that out if you would have tried to see him sooner. Girlfriend, thank you. I'm telling you, it's all a filter, but I appreciate you. Lost despair, girlfriend. Get out of your own head, okay? The city is across the river. Get back on the boat. Sail across the river to the city. Go have fun. Live it up. Go live your best life in the city. Stop feeling bad about yourself. You're going to have to kiss a few frogs. Good luck is on the table. Be more confident in yourself, friend. And if they don't want you back, fuck them. Okay? In the words of my friend Bernie Mac, fuck them. Yeah. So, it's all right. I don't think his intentions were real either. And it's okay. Next. On to the next. Because there's always going to be a next until you find your one. You got to keep going, my love. It's not going to fall in your lap. Don't be discouraged because of a couple bad dates. Uncle Bernie. Uncle Bernie. If you know, you know. All right. Brooks, is it? I'm going to call you Carrie. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name. I'm just going to go Carrie. Carrie, would me and my husband Emmanuel would me and my husband Emmanuel's separation actually lead to divorce like he said? If you guys separate, will it lead to divorce? I mean, yeah. Yes, it would lead to divorce. Who wants the separation, you or him? Guys, also, since my appointments aren't available, let me let you guys know as well. I have private appointments available. My appointments are open for tomorrow. I know I think I have a few appointments available if I was not able to get to you today. Also, for this Saturday, guys, I still have my registration open for my tarot class from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Saturday afternoon, you guys. So if you're interested in learning how I read tarot through the elemental system, so I'm teaching how to read for yourself, that class registration is still open. It'll be open until probably tomorrow night about 6. Oh, Trish, I appreciate you. Separation leads to divorce. I was asking, sweetheart, who wants the separation? Miss Carrie, did she answer? That's going to be on the 2nd, but I do need to put that in my Discord. Thank you. Okay. Carrie, I'm sorry if I missed you. I'm going to read it. And so, guys, if she pops back in, here's her answer. Would it lead to separation? Yes, absolutely. I think so, yes. It's because how are you gonna work on the relationship if you guys are separated? I think that he's saying it's going to lead to divorce because he doesn't want for you to lose. Now, it's one of two things. Is there a bit of control, manipulation? Possibly. But that's where the context comes into play, and I don't have it right now. So I do think that it will lead to divorce if you guys decide to separate. There's a selfishness and greediness about the situation, and I think overall bad luck is kind of on the table, friend. Stick with the program. If this is your husband, this is where the counseling comes in, how you guys show up for each other. And again, if he's narcissistic, different. But if that's the case, then separation needs to be divorce. Lots of context, lots of questions I have here. But ultimately, delays, frustration, resistant to change, and more delays and frustration. I think you guys are delaying the inevitable. Delaying the inevitable is what I'm saying. So, will it lead to divorce? Yes. But if you stay with him, I think it's going to lead to divorce too. It's your guys are delaying. I don't think if you guys separate, much is going to come out of it. It's like someone's running away from a problem. All right, you guys, we're rounding out. This is for Miss V. Is it Verini? I'm sorry if I'm butchering. Why does Mason block me on Instagram? Why did Mason block me on Instagram? Guys, I appreciate you for hanging out with me this morning. Thank you. Miss V, I'm going to call you Miss V if you don't mind. I'm not trying to butcher names. Miss V, my darling, this one is for you. Why did Mason block me on Instagram? Why? Who is he to you? No, we appreciate you. Sherry, I appreciate you, my darling. Thank you. Who is he to you, my love? Hey, babe, are you out there? Are you ready? Are you ready? When I am?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I've been doing.
Okay. No, I just... We're in a situationship. Because he doesn't want you to... Okay. As long as you know. I was like, girl, he sings... I think because he's juggling the situationship. I think because he's juggling another situation. And so he doesn't want you to see the three is a crowd, friend. He doesn't want you to see that. There's a happy home there. I think to some point... I keep getting threes, right? Three's a crowd. And this is the chivalry card in reverse. Hurried energy, chaos, scattered frustration. If it's a situationship, he's pouring into some other situation at the moment. That's why you're blocked. That's just like, girl, who is he to you? Be easy on it. Don't go running after it, okay? 86 Andre, sweetheart. This one is for you. Will I receive the money I need today? And will everything work out? V, you're more than welcome. Will I receive the money I need today? And will everything work out? Excuse me, guys. Will I receive the money I need today? And will everything work out? Do you need to get all the money today? Do you need all of it today? Andrea? Does it have to be today? I need it in my hand. Or it's gonna be, I'm gonna be screwed. This is why I'm saying it. I think that you're gonna get some of it, but not everything that you need. You're gonna be able to put some on it. But I don't think that you're gonna get everything. Someone's gonna be able to come and help you out. However, I don't think it's gonna be a winning situation. So whatever it is that you need to do it. If you need some of it, you're gonna get some of it. And if some of it will make things work out, then you are going to get some of it, but you're not gonna get all of it. So make sure that whoever knows they're going to get some of it is not in a hurry to do anything with that money. Make sure that they know that, hey, I got some of it. That they're not in a hurry to do. Is it for your rent? I feel like it's for your rent. Do you need money for rent? I know I don't mean to put your business out there like that, so shame on me. Actually, I probably should not have said that out loud like that. But you'll be able to get what you need, okay? Just make sure that everybody's aware. And I keep saying that because I'm thinking like landlord. Somebody else needs to be aware of the situation so they're not quick to like, she says, I have a bill I have to pay. That part. Just make sure that they're aware of it. That you're going to be able to put something on it and that they are going to shut something off or turn something. That's it. But yes, you'll be fine. You will be fine. Victory is yours. Harmony is there. It's going to be okay. Just somebody's going to show up for you. I want to say grandma, aunt, some female, I want to say is going to show up monetarily and say, here's what you need. Guys, I'm getting through the list and then I have got to go. All right, my darlings, I cannot stick around for rapid fires. But tomorrow we're going to do the 10 a.m., the 8 to 10 and the 1 to 3 tomorrow. All right. We got some places that we have got to get to today, you guys, but in real true fashion, doesn't matter. All right. So this one is for Miss Amy. Miss Amy, this is for you. Hey, babe. I'm sorry, guys. I think you might be on the phone. Hold please. Me saying that just reminded me of something that I need to do that I didn't do. That I need to do. Okay. Miss Amy, my darling. Sweetheart, you are the last one. My two biggest stressors are my love life. Do I reconcile with my estranged husband, who is an Aquarius, or stay in my current relationship? March 21, Aries. Okay. Ooh, okay. And you're a Scorpio. Jesus. Okay. I'm worried my current boyfriend is involved. It happens 3 years ago in my life. My second career, I lost my job for something I didn't do. I didn't do any. What career field were you in, Miss Amy? Okay. A couple different things. As far as the job is concerned, I'm going to say yes, you're being talked about without even oil guess. Okay, I'm going to say yes, you're being talked about without even pulling cards. I feel that there is something. The whispers. I call it the whispers. I feel that there are the whispers around you. So that intuition of yours, I'm going to say yes to that. I do absolutely think that you are being talked about, and that's probably the roadblock that you're having. All right, so I'm going to say yes to that. And that's not placing blame on other people or saying, I can't get a job because. We also need to take into consideration and take into account that we're in the middle of we don't know what's going on with the economy. People are losing their job at record numbers, so on and so forth, girl. I don't need to repeat what we know is going on. However, I do think that there is more to your proverbial story of why you can't get hired, especially in that field with your experience. Now, why have you not let go of your estranged husband all the way? Why are you hanging on to him? Benefits, low-key, you still love him. You have kids together. Why? Kids. How old are your kids? Oh, they're grown. Okay, perfect. You want to stay with your husband for grown kids. Friend, that doesn't make any sense. Do you still love him? They're too grown for that. But not. I need another reason why you want to be with him. That's not a good excuse. I need something more. We both have filed before, but he didn't answer mine and then withdrew his divorce. Okay. So you guys are both just not letting go, it sounds like. Okay. Girl, I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. I feel that if you get back with this person that you guys are not going to be Scorpio. Like, here's the thing. Once things are done, it's done. You're going to have so many questions if this husband of yours comes back around to your life that you're going to constantly be questioning. He doesn't want the divorce at all. But why do you want it then? There's something more there. You don't want to let go because you don't want to let him down. You're a people pleaser. You don't want to hurt his feelings. But you have left this emotionally a long time ago. You can't be in this for the kids. They're grown. Yes, you want to see their happy family and all that stuff. Sure, fine, whatever. But that part of the family is done. Okay? I feel that deep down, you just don't want to let this person down and that you don't want the egg on your face of divorce. Because at the end of the day, whether you love him or not, getting divorced means a failure to some form or fashion that we need to face. We failed at something at the end of the day. Whether it's like, girl, yay for divorce, so I don't want to get divorced. It's a failure regardless. Nobody is in for it. No one's happy about it. All right? So if I'm off, tell me I'm off. But I think deep down, friend, if you move on happily with your life, the confusion will be, the stressors aren't going to be stressors anymore. The confusion and chaos, I think, is just around that because you do not know exactly which way you want to go. Critical dismissal, overly emotional, cruel, bitter, cold-hearted. She says, no, I'm 100% correct. You're being cruel, you're being cold-hearted to yourself, girlfriend. You're being overly critical on yourself because you're not following yourself. You want to make sure that everybody around you is okay and you're putting yourself last and you're not living in your truth. And that's why you feel so conflicted. Stop conflicting yourself. Hard work because you know Scorpio will work her tail off to get whatever she wants. But I do see that there's a bit of manipulation. I think high key, low key, it's your husband that manipulates you and makes you feel guilty and feel bad about the way where he's at because he doesn't want it. He knows how to come around and make you feel guilty for trying to live your best life. And I'm sure on top of it, tell me if I'm wrong, does he throw some money to help the situation also? Does he help you out financially a little bit from time to time? Or not necessarily? I say yes, just to kind of keep you around, but may not be true. Yes. Okay. Personal lows, girlfriend, and if you feel that way, it's because you're not following in your own path. Again, it's because you're confused, because you're trying to people please and do things that you don't necessarily want to do, but you think is the right thing to do. Follow your own advice, follow your own dreams, follow your own thoughts, girlfriend. Mental clarity, breakthroughs, new ideas, logic, sharp mind, and a surge of power. You need to get the Scorpio power back, stand in your truth and say, you know what? I need to do what I need to do. If you want to be in my team, great. We have children together and that's wonderful, but this is what I need to do for me. These are my new boundaries and I need you to respect them, please and thank you. Because you, my darling, are fucking up my peace. And you could say it just like that. She says, are you talking to me in my current situation as a Scorpio? I'm a Scorpio. I get the situation. That's why I can talk on it like this specifically. I get, there's certain things I can relate to a lot more just because of personal experience. Not that I can't feel other things, but I get it. All right, this is you walking away because every now and again we need a quiet break. If it's too loud and our mind is going too fast, we cannot figure out what that mental clarity looks like. We need a minute. Give me a fucking minute. I'll figure it out. I need a minute. Girl, if your body and your heart and your mind are calling you to take a minute, please do that. Take a break. Go do what you need to do. Unexpected news, leaving the home, success is coming, all the positive things. I do think by this point, April, May, June, July, I think by summertime you're going to get a job. I think this is where your coins come in. Here's where the issue lies. I don't think that the job is going to be in that field, but not in that field. It's going to be a, hey, Miss Margie, it's going to be a not, it's going to be in the field, but not something that you're used to. You're going to have to take a job to take a job. It's not going to be what you want. It's not going to be what you love, but it's going to be a job. Take it, okay? Because something bigger is coming at the end of the year, but just take what you need to take for now. You need the money. You need to do it. Just take it. You're not going to be out in the cold for a while. I think another 3 months, but they're going to offer something. Just take it. I'm at the hospital, but I'm getting ready. Girl, I'm praying for you, friend. You're going to be fine. You're going to be just fine. I know you might, Miss Margie, you might be a little nervous, but you're going to be just fine, okay? All right, girlfriend, next card on the table. Ancestors are calling. Girlfriend, I need you to tap into your intuition. I see how old you are. I'm not going to say your age online, and I see what sign you are. Some big shit has been shifting in this universe for people just like us. You've been feeling things that you have not felt before. You're diving into your intuition. I need you to start trusting your gut, because when you don't trust your gut and you don't listen to yourself, like with what you got going on with your husband right now, your heart breaks. You disappoint yourself more than anybody else can disappoint you. Knock that shit off. Start listening to your gut and start doing what you tell yourself to do. Because every time you lie to yourself or say, I'm going to do it and don't do it, it's just it's like you're smacking yourself in the face. Stop, knock it off. Okay? Handle conflicts fast. Be my little Scorpio and call people out on their bullshit when necessary. Stop being a people pleaser. The strength that you need and have is already there. Okay, opportunities are going to be arising. This is you fighting for what you want. Relentless ambition, strategic, energetic, talkative, new ideas, curiosity, a thirst for knowledge. Coming into this new year, actually this is October. Girlfriend, this is the month of October. I don't need to know opportunities arising, spiritual growth, all the things. I don't need to say anything more about October. It's a very near and dear. October, November, Scorpio season, kind of near and dear to our heart. I think that some things spiritually awakening are going to happen to you. Nothing crazy, but I think you're going to feel more confident in who you are, more secure in your ideas, just more you. You're going to feel more like who you are, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. All right? Stress is over money. Again, I think that the job that you get is not going to be the job that pays, but you're going to have to take the job that you need. By this time, it's going to be November. It's going to be the holiday season. I think that you're going to feel it a little bit, but that doesn't mean that something new isn't coming. Do not stop trying to get the job that has the big bucks or what the field that you're in. All right. Don't stop trying. Apply for that job like it's your part-time job when you get a full-time job. You hear me? Money will be coming in. You're on the right track. You'll be sitting in your best life because I do think you're going to get the job, like I said, towards the end of the year that you deserve. That was what I was talking about. Very generous, knowing exactly what you want to do. Some travel might be on the table, and or just some travel for work. Like they're going to fly me out here to learn something or do something. I don't necessarily think this is going to be a joy, like a fun travel. It might be educational work, go see a job site, something like that type of travel. Ancestors are back on the table, friend, again. Scorpio. Need I say more? New beginnings. I think, again, they're going to send you somewhere for work, send you to do something. New beginnings for money. More money coming in. Hard work, doing due diligence, long-term planning, success, and a successful leader. Really, I think that this whole business thing, because I know as a Scorpio, work is very important to us. I think by the end of this, you're going to find yourself in the position that serves you well, and all the bullshit, whisper, gossip is going to be nothing but like this bitch was talking some shit, and she's probably going to have egg on her face because she's going to realize everything she was saying wasn't true. So, all of that, friend, all of that to say, the husband situation doesn't sound easy, but you know what you have to do, okay? Let me not. You don't know what you have to do. Well, you do. You do. You said I was 100% correct. I can feel it. You can feel it. You know what needs to be done. Is it going to be easy? Do you need to do it tomorrow? No. Do it in your own time. Make sure you have a plan. Stop lying to yourself about it. That's the hardest part. That's where the confusion and the stressors come into play. You got 2 grown kids. Let them be grown. You live your life for you. And you know what I mean. Don't feel guilty. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't feel guilty. Okay. Guys, we are done. We are done. We are done. I need to run. We have things that we need to do today. Miss Amy, I appreciate you. That was a great reading. A tough one. I will say that. I felt like that was a little pow-pows a little bit. But you got this. I feel extremely guilty. Is the only small portion of me that I have been going through. Yeah, the guilt. Because I know how to make you feel guilty. It's the manipulation. He does it low-key, high-key on purpose. Hi, Mr. I see you, love bug. Hi. Girlfriend, I gotta run. I'm sorry. You know I love you, girl, but I gotta get out of here. I'm actually stalling as it is. Mario's been waiting for me. I'm like, we gotta leave at 10. I'll stop at 10. All right, guys, I'll be back tomorrow morning, 8 to 10. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. I needed the pow-pows. You got this, girl. You got this. I appreciate you guys. I will see you. Be safe. Happy Friday, Junior. Be kind. Love your neighbor. Smile. Wave at people. You guys always know how to just be good today. I'm going to try to be good too. All right. Love you guys. Bye.